Breaking, Buncombe County deputies say a woman died after a fight at a gas station. It happened just before 7 this morning at a Shell station in Arden. Investigators say the woman was found dead when deputies arrived on Sweeten Creek Road. We're told the homicide suspect was arrested a short time later at the Walmart on Airport Road. The sheriff's office hasn't released the name of the woman or the man in custody.
We start things off with breaking news tonight. One person is dead after Gaffney police say an argument broke out at a nightclub overnight. Authorities say they were called in to investigate after a man was brought into the hospital. According to police, 46-year-old Joshua Wood was shot while at a nightclub on West Burney Street. The coroner says Wood was arguing with another man when the shooting happened. He later died at the hospital. An autopsy has been scheduled. There's no word yet on any arrests. Also breaking tonight, a woman is dead after falling at a popular waterfall and hiking trail in western North Carolina. Polk County officials tell us they received a 911 call this afternoon around 1:30 after a woman reportedly fell more than 70 feet at the Big Bradley Falls in Saluda. Authorities say multiple agencies responded to that area. We're told the woman, who's believed to be in her 20s, died at the scene. Her name has not yet been released. And with breaking news tonight, Greenville County deputies say they're investigating after a man showed up at the hospital after being shot at least once. Now, authorities say they were called to Greenville Memorial this evening. Through the course of their investigation, deputies learned the shooting may have occurred near Pine Drive and Emily Lane in Piedmont just after 5 this evening. It's unclear what condition the person is in who was shot tonight. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at the number here on your screen. We begin tonight with breaking news out of Greenville County. Deputies are investigating a deadly overnight shooting. We're told it happened at the Boulder Creek Apartments on Furman Hall Road. It happened around 2 o'clock this morning. When they arrived, deputies say 40-year-old Michael Freeman had been shot at least once. He was later pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators say it's believed to be an isolated incident. The coroner ruling it a homicide. If you have any information, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. We're learning new details tonight about an overnight shooting in Charlotte. It happened around 2 a.m. about a block from the Spectrum Center. Caroline Boyer has the latest.
One shot, 219 East 7th Street.
It's the first call that went out over the radio alerting officers to a shooting in Uptown in the area of North College and East 7th Streets.
Come to the 6th Street side. I got one shot in the chest over here.
As first responders got to the scene, they kept finding more victims.
4 patients. One shot to the chest, 2 shot in the leg, 1 shot in the back.
Police are requesting 5 ambulances for possibly 5 patients.
The total eventually reached 6. One of those people died, and a spokesperson with Encore Nightclub tells us it was one of the employees. The spokesperson put out a statement saying, in part, "We want to make it clear that this incident did not occur or stem from any conflict or altercation inside Encore XO. It appears to be the result of a senseless act of gun violence that occurred in the surrounding area." Our crews talked with 2 people who didn't want to go on camera, but said they were at the club when the shooting happened. They claim the argument did start inside Encore. They showed us the bullet hole that went through the front windshield of their car.
It's safety, yes, it's safety. We have families here, we have cultural events. We don't have problems, but probably at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. is change.
Many people were on their way into work Sunday morning and were surprised by the heavy police presence in the area. Investigators worked into the daylight for about 8 hours in total, collecting evidence and piecing together what happened. CMPD officers have not given us information on any potential suspects involved or if they have anyone in custody.
Today, a former teacher accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a teenage boy is scheduled to appear in court. Greenville police charged 33-year-old Nicole Callahan with multiple counts of criminal sexual conduct with a minor. Callahan was first arrested last week by Anderson County deputies on 3 counts of the same charge. Anderson County investigators say the former Homeland Park primary school teacher had a relationship for 2 years with the victim, who was 14 at the time it began. Callahan is scheduled for a bond hearing this morning in Greenville.
The Greenville County Sheriff's Office says 5 deputies involved in a shooting that killed a wanted suspect back in May are justified in their use of force. Our Scarlett Lizjak breaks down the body camera footage of those intense moments leading up to the shooting. But first, we want to warn you, some of the footage you're about to see may be hard to watch.
The Greenville County Sheriff's Office released body camera footage of a deputy-involved shooting that happened in a wooded area near Cannon Road in Greer. Deputies say it started with a 911 phone call.
Greenville Sheriff's Office, this is Unit 359.
When an anonymous tipster spotted Johnny Andrew Collins on Cannon Road. Investigators say Collins was wanted on charges of attempted murder and kidnapping in Polk County.
I believe not too long ago there was a white male, maybe in his 50s, that was wanted for murder, like attempted murder. Johnny Collins. Well, I'm traveling to work, and he is on a bicycle.
Deputies say they searched a wooded area near Cannon Road for more than an hour before a group of deputies spotted Collins. You can see those moments play out on body camera footage.
I see you. Yep. Hey, everybody get cover. Hey, everybody, hold up 1 second. Hey, you need to lift your hands up.
The footage shows deputies asking Collins, who had barricaded himself in a patch of brush, to surrender.
Hey, we got a K9. We want to end this peacefully. You need to come out with your hands up, okay? Whenever you got your hands, put it down. Put your hands up. Cigarette. A cigarette? We can get you a cigarette. Put your hands up. What is that you have in your hand?
Eventually, Collins comes out of the brush holding a hatchet, which deputies told him to drop.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
When he raises the hatchet while walking towards them, the shooting occurred.
Deputies secured the suspect and provided first aid until medics arrived on scene. Despite first aid efforts, the suspect succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced deceased on scene.
The shooting remains under investigation by the State Law Enforcement Division. Reporting in Greenville County, Scarlett Lischak, 7 News.
Yeah, and in accordance to their use of force policy, Sheriff Lewis says their deputies are justified in their actions against SLED is also investigating. A 70s health alert. Another case of whooping cough has been confirmed in western North Carolina. Officials with the Haywood County Health and Human Services say they currently have 6 active cases. That's up 1 from a previous report this week. We're told all of the cases are in children and teens under 19 years old. Health officials are reminding everyone that vaccinations are available. For more information, you can reach out to your doctor. Of God. In consumer news now, North Carolina is back on top, claiming the best state for business in a new report from CNBC. It's the 5th year in a row the Tar Heel State has earned the honor, ranking high in economy, education, and workforce. However, Governor Josh Stein says there still is some work to do, especially on affordability and quality of life.
Anybody who lives in North Carolina knows this is a great place to call home. And the affordability, look, we can do more to get housing costs low. People who work in a community should be able to live in that community.
Stein says his eyes are still on helping those in western North Carolina recovering from Hurricane Helene, pushing for nearly $12 billion in federal aid to help rebuilding.